who'd steal that sort of thing.
So you think he shot himself here? In that...
I'm not saying nothing. We just heard a shot.
Well, why didn't you go in and look?
Ah, it could have been anything. Kids shooting rats. No, but only the next day when I heard that he'd been shot that I went and looked. There was nothing.
Well, if he shot himself here, how come you didn't see his stuff?
Oh, that is the question. It's not that he was in a state to move it himself. Why would anyone else move it? Huh?
Oh, afternoon, Mr. Roulin.
Oh, how nice of you to save me the trip to that place. Doctor sent me to tell you he can see you tomorrow morning. Stop in at any time.
Great. Now, I was just thinking what you said about Vincent laughing around and drinking with those lads on the day of his death. Where was that?
It was right here. Exactly here. Scribbling, scrawling away he was, as always.
So he must have already had the gun on him then.
Yeah, I guess he must have. Well, he might have had it amongst his paints. He wouldn't want to put it on display, would he?
Where do you think he got it from? Revue girl said Gashi was a military man. Has a gun, I guess. You think he could have taken it from your place?
Not unless he put it back after. The doctor does have a gun in his study, but I dust there every afternoon. It's never been elsewhere. Anyway, everyone knows it was old Revue's gun. Keeps it under the counter. Little pistol, and it's not there anymore. Well, see you tomorrow.
You were out early.
Long day. Thirsty work.
And you've been quenching that thirst, I suppose.
Today I heard mention of young lads Vincent would hang around with.
That would be the Secretans, but you won't find them here. They're in Paris. They would often joke around with Vincent, especially René. René could also take it a little far. Poor Vincent, he nearly fainted. But then René would buy him a drink to apologise. He was like that. Always picking up the tab, always buying people drinks.
I was also told that Vincent got the gun from your place.
What? Who told you that? We don't even have a gun.
Gashi's housekeeper told me you did.
No. He used to own one once, but he didn't reckon he'd need it here in Auvers, so he sold it.
Before Vincent was shot?
Yes. We didn't have it then. And don't you go spreading that squawking end's gossip. This came for you. It says that you've lost your job. So you're not good for credit.
Room for one more at your fire? You look like you've had a day of it.
The Revue girl deprived me of my roof for the night.
Yeah. That'll warm you.
Now that's something different.
My own recipe. So why did the Revue girl get the hump?
Because I said that maybe Vincent got the gun from them.
No. Old Revue sold his gun to René. Everyone knows that. He wanted it for a stupid cowboy costume. He was running around, waving it in people's faces, pretending he was in the Wild West. Good customers, but bad sorts. Especially the young. Vincent was being gentlemanly towards the girls. And René barges in. Girls, don't be bothering with him. He cut off his dick as well as his ear.
And his ear. This guy.
These ones are mine.
Gaston, come on.
I'd have smacked the runt if you said that to me.
So why didn't you then?
It wasn't my business. It wasn't my fight.
So why didn't you make it your fight?
If I said what I wanted, every lad acting up would have no customers. I could have used that.
You could have said something to the boys. Couldn't you see they were bullying him?
I told you, Vincent was hanging around them. If he didn't want to be there, he could have stood up and left. Maybe he was there because René always picked up the tab. Or he just felt lonely and liked being around young people who were enjoying themselves. How is it my business?
No, you've had enough. Friendly of you. turning your back, just like with Vincent.
Oh, what did you do for him? Huh? I don't hear you telling me that. Were you such a great friend?
I never said I was. Thank you.
Who's he? Think he is. Probably some bloody gypsy. Like a Nancy boy in that jacket. Who's he looking at?
Head down. Regular circus. Oh, look who else is coming in.
Where?
That idiot.
Behind you. Oh, let's have some fun then. Everyone's out your
Coming.
mate. What an idiot, son.
Gave birth to that. Nice one. Oh, watch out, Nancy boy's coming.
What's she want then, eh?
Right, Nancy boy.
Maybe he wants to join me.
I didn't do that.
It was me that landed the punch.
I don't remember. I think I was drunk.
Oh, you think?
If I caused any damage,
You damaged the pride of a couple of local toughs, that's all. Yeah, you were defending the honour of our village idiot.
I think they were picking on him.
Paid their dues. But you didn't need to start on me when I arrived to restore the peace.
I'm sorry.
The lad that was asking about the Dutch guy that shot himself.
Yeah, he's a friend of my dad's.
Hmm.
I know my dad's a postmaster.
Strange company for a respectable man like a postmaster to keep.
Not really. Vincent generated more letters than a town hall, so it was sort of a business relationship.
So, what business do you have here?
Well, I have an appointment with Dr. Gachet to talk about Vincent.
I had my eye on him right from the start. Don't worry, it'll be all right. I'll have a little look around. So when I come in one Monday morning to hear he shot himself, I'm not surprised.
Now you're here. How is Mr. Vincent? Any better?
But he told me what I wanted to know. It's a bad do all this, you know. That he tried to kill himself. And not to let anyone else get the blame. Like I'd blame anyone else for his crime. I think we should leave the man in peace.
Yes, I agree.
Even caused me trouble after he was dead. Dr. Masri kept pestering me to file his report, even though he knew I already had Gachet's.
Who's Dr. Masri?
Azari?
Yes? I would never send a report normally. I mean, this was Gachet's case. Then I read that the patient died 2 days later in his room. So I felt that I should, for the record. I asked the patient how it happened. He said he'd shot himself, but I knew he hadn't. I could tell by his wound. With suicides, people shoot themselves in the head. Either in the temple or through the mouth. If not, then through the heart, but not through the stomach. I was suspicious. The wound, it could... Look, just stand up. Stand up. Come on, look, let me show you. Look, there you are.